Well, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Jewell, and on this video, we're going to be talking about the number one question that I get from many of you is, do I need to go ahead and list my home first because I have to sell it to be able to buy my new home? Well, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons of that approach coming up. So let's get to it. We're going to talk about the pros of going ahead and listing that home first, and we're really going to talk about the huge disadvantages in case you don't. So the first pro on our list is simply going to be this. The great thing about it is if you go ahead and list your home, you're going to be in a much better position financially as far as knowing exactly how much equity you're going to get out of your home. Even if your home isn't sold when we start looking for homes, just based on the conversations with your real estate agent, putting it on the market, did it go quick? Is it still listed when we start looking? Will give you a better idea of what the market says about your pricing and where you're going to be equity-wise within that home, making it easier for you to feel comfortable on your new home purchase and what you're willing to pay for that home. Pro number two is that it's almost impossible in this market here in Knoxville, Tennessee, to negotiate the purchase of your new home with the contingency that you have to sell your current home. It does not mean that once your home is listed, or definitely once your home is going into escrow or under contract, that we can't use that contingency. In my business, and I see it a lot, where we have people who come down, they want to look at homes, but they don't even have their home listed. And I say, well, do you have your home listed? No, we don't. Well, when are you going to be able to do that? Well, we've talked to our agent, and they said they could get it on the market in 3 weeks, 30 days, even a week after we get back. What you're doing in that situation is you're completely eliminating your ability to negotiate it all on the home, because we're only trying to get them to take a contract, and it's going to be an ask or better with that contingency. But if you go ahead and at least have it listed when we start this, and then you visit, we can at least get something, an email from your current real estate agent that talks about the marketability of the home, how long they expect it to take to sell. And when the agent asks us, when we say we have this home, this is contingent on a home selling, they're going to say, well, is the home under contract? We're not going to be able to say yes there, but we're at least going to be able to say, but the home is listed, and I have a email or whatever from their agent talking about that this home should be on the market about anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks, and the homes are very desirable in that area, and whatever is relevant to your home sale. Now, best case scenario is that you put your home on the market and it goes under contract, and then we're able to negotiate here with your home already being under contract. That's not as good as not having to sell a home, but it is a whole lot better than just being listed. So the third advantage to going ahead and listing your home for sale is that you can take your time and get the best price for your home. I mean, the idea is to maximize the sale of your home and then maximize your ability to buy a home here in both directions, financially, terms, and all those things. So if you go ahead and get your home listed, and you're able to do that, so you don't have to price it really, really aggressively to sell it really quick, because if you don't, you're going to lose your contingent contract because they still have the ability to show the home you have it on or whatever. Then you're able to take your time, truly sell your home for a real market value. Yes, it may not sell in 3 days, it may take 3 weeks, or it may even take 4 or 5 weeks to go under contract. And if it does, that's okay. You're able to negotiate. Once that's done, then you can feel comfortable, okay, now we're going to move forward and we're going to start looking for a home. So not only are you going to be in a better position to know how much you're going, as pro one was, what kind of equity you're going to have and where you're going to be financially on your new home, making it much easier to feel comfortable when you make that offer. You're not just going to be in a better position to negotiate on your new home in every area, but thirdly, you are going to be in a much better position to be able to get the maximum for your current home, which is best for you all the way around. So when you look at, and you ask me the question, or if you're wondering this, and I know many of you are, do we list our home first? The answer is 100% yes. Get your home on the market. Get done what you needed to get done. Hire you a high quality listing agent. If you're not sure how to determine that, reach out to me. We'll interview them for you. We have a program for that and help you find the right listing agent. But get that home on the market. Get it under contract for the price that you want to get it under contract for, a true market price. And then we will go hard to find your current home. So when it comes to cons, I really only have two, and the main one is just con number one. The only negative that really seems to bother people is, what am I going to do for housing if my home sales goes under contract and we can't find a home in a timely fashion there locally? If you're not able to negotiate out a rent back or something for 30 days or an occupancy agreement that you can stay in the home for, a little time after closing, what are we going to do? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. That is a common problem that we have. And we have different places to send you to help you find furnished places that are easy for you to move into, to rent month to month. You don't have to move into an apartment. What you are able to do is have your stuff shipped up to here, have it shipped straight to a warehouse or storage facility with the shipping company. Let them hold on to that. You move into temporary furnished housing, month at a time. We go find your current home, get that under contract. We can close very, very quickly in that situation. No reason we can't do that every time in 2 weeks for you. And then you only have to have your stuff shipped over to your new home and you move in there, Little things that we're used to. People say, okay, Todd, that sounds great. But what about, now I've got to change my mailing address twice. No. What you will do is when you come up here, you'll go ahead and get you a post office box somewhere locally. Use that mailing address to move to get all your mail between when you sell your home and when you move here. And then once you have your permanent home, you only change that address one more time. Very easy to do. Con number two is it can be a little bit stressful to move twice, and there can be a little bit of added expense. But I tell people this, the stress isn't near as bad as if you come up here, find a home you fall in love with, which many of you that watch these videos know you've come up here and done, and then that home is gone because we can't get it under contract. And then every home we're going to look at after that, you're going to compare to that perfect home you weren't able to buy because your home wasn't pending or for sale. The other thing is the stress that goes along with that financially is also very burdensome. So I say you're going to make more money on your current home that it's going to cost you to come up here and do something temporary. And the stress in moving twice is going to be a whole lot less than the stress of being shoved into either having to get your home sold real quickly because you get a contract, so you got to go back and sell it for a kind of a quick sale to make sure you don't lose the home here. So then that's stressful and you lose time. So to me, the cons are very few and pros are substantial. So there are a few things that you need to do, doing your homework on here before you go listing your home. And that is, one, you need to have already spoken to your lender and gotten pre-approved based on the sale of your current home. We need to know exactly what your payments are going to be. We need to know exactly what budget you're comfortable in, and we need to have already set you up searches, and hopefully you've already been up here and looked at the areas, and we've maybe even walked through a home or two, so you're comfortable with, you're going to be able to buy for that price that you're comfortable at budget-wise, based completely on the current market conditions that we have seen throughout 2023, 2024, and what I think is going to be 25 and beyond. Reach out to us. We talk about that a lot. You can't do it too early. Let's talk through the process. Our average person we work with is 6 to 18 months. I know that's very unusual for a real estate company, but we're not your normal real estate company. So please reach out to us early. Let's talk through this. We'll help you with all the parts and the pieces. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comments below, questions below, reach out to us. If you haven't subscribed, please do so below. Really helps us out here on the channel. And until next time, guys, I can't wait to see you around Knoxville really soon.